I'm not your dad, but I'd like to be. Hi, my name's Carter. So recently, whenever I've been driving with my girlfriend in the front seat of the car, she insists on sitting there, which is like a really big downside for me, kind of a bummer, because the only reason I got a girlfriend in the first place was to indulge my butler fantasy. I can see you guys don't share in this fantasy. I was just kidding. That would be weird. Okay, so so I was driving in the car with my homie the other day, and we were getting into a very interesting and heated, probably stupid conversation about something dumb, probably like the legitimacy of the state of Israel or something like that. And as we're driving around, I'm just talking, we're just having a good time, you know, just like laughing. And I see a car in front of us, and so I abruptly stop, and I have to secure my cargo, obviously, so I just slap my hand on his thigh. Just grab it, and it's still there. Still there. And my brain's like, hey, buddy, not girlfriend. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I take my hand off his thigh, and I'm like, what can I say to make him feel less uncomfortable in this moment? So I say the most comforting thing, namely, dude, that's so weird. That's the first time I've accidentally grabbed one of my homie's thighs. Sure, that put him at ease. Thin toilet paper sucks. That's called a transition for anybody who's not a comic. And the reason the thin toilet paper sucks is because independent of how much you fold or crumple, we don't discriminate. It is never enough. Yeah, you're just wiping your butt and your finger makes an unexpected journey to the South Pole. And you're just, just not a pleasant experience. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, we all have one unifying thing that brings humanity together, and that's what happens next. Is you just kind of slowly inspect your poopy finger. And you realize this might be your only opportunity. And you smell it. That's right. Yeah, some of you are laughing nervously. It's because you think we don't know you've done it. Yeah, the rest of you are quiet because you're pretending that we don't know you've done it. But I know all you've done. You guys are sick. You're poop smellers. Are we not all poop smellers? That's okay. That'd be weird. Okay. Yeah, so, right. Okay, so one of my friends recently told me about a story where she went to the library and happened to bump into one of her old friends. And I would like to reenact what that must have looked like. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? It's been forever. Oh my gosh. And she reaches in, she goes for that awkward side hug. I mean, they're just friends, you know. And he goes in for the awkward side hug. And then he goes for the platonic back pat. But fails to realize that he's sitting down and like 3 feet taller than her. And just slaps her right on the rump. Just. Meanwhile, this is in the library, so that slap echoes. Children. Parents covering their children's eyes, people screaming, buildings on fire, I don't know. And he's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. That was like way lower than I expected it to be. And she's like, it's totally okay. Totally okay. I hate overtold mission stories. You know the ones where they're like, yeah, one in the back. You know the one where they're like, yeah, so like a group of like sisters and my mission to like poured water into a gas tank and you break and the car exploded. You're like, yeah, no dip, buddy. Maybe the horse is dead. Obvious. Or the other one, I'm sure you've all heard it. The one where like the member like takes like 2 elders out to go get some food or whatever at a restaurant, makes an unexpected detour towards the volcano. Local volcano in the area, right? And he puts both of the missionaries in cages and then proceeds to cut out their still beating hearts. Pumps them a couple times before saying, Kalimon! And throws them into a bit of lava. And like the worst part about this, I'm sure based off of your silence just now, this happened in everybody's mission. Like this is not an original story. Like everybody went through this. One of my more favorite ones recently, somebody was telling me about how 2 missionaries apparently like tried to give a turtle the priesthood. I'm positive that transaction did not go through. Gosman was sitting up there like, well, rules are rules. No way! That did not happen. Also, I feel like there's only positives to that situation. Like, let's imagine you're running late for SAG meeting and you're sitting out there in the foyer like, oh my gosh, am I gonna get it? And out bumps Donatello with, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And he just comes up to you and he just reverently hands you the bread, and you just take a piece and you're like, hey, thanks, man. And he's like, yeah, cowabunga, dude. Thanks, guys.